Hello everyone, this is Lupe from Bruno Planning Co. I am beyond excited to share my first collaboration with EC. I was chosen to receive these products and I'm so thankful for this opportunity. So full disclosure, I did get these products for free, but I do not get paid for reviewing them. And if you are new to my channel, I post a video on all things planning at least once a week, and I hope to do more collaborations so that you guys get a first look into some amazing planning goodies. Okay, so let's get started with the Daily Petites. I know everybody's excited because these covers are absolutely beautiful and they do not disappoint everybody. So this is January to March and look how gorgeous this is. I'm gonna turn it around. Wow. I love these colors, and of course it's in the layers theme, which is the theme for the year with the life planners, and you'll see that in all of the other editions of the Daily Petites, and we will definitely talk about the inside as well. But look how pretty that is. And I'm just noticing the quotes as well, so they're all different. And this one says change starts with you, which is wonderful to hear or to read in January. I absolutely love the pinks and the purples on this one. For the next 3 months, you have April to June, and look at how beautiful this is for the summertime or for the springtime. Your future is bright, and it has kind of like this foil. This one is gold. I don't know if it's necessarily foil, but this one for January through March was more of a pink purple, which of course goes with the colorway there, and this one is more of a gold, and I think this one is my favorite out of all of them just because of the brightness of it, and just I love the gold as well. And then you have the July through September. So if you got the fall surprise box, you know that the theme there was a lot of purples, so this makes sense for kind of like the start of fall in September. And it says there are always good days ahead, so this one is also kind of like that shiny purple. And it's so pretty. It's more of like a light purple. It's kind of coming out maybe a little bit brown in the middle, but they're all variants of purple. And then you have this kind of darker blue, super pretty as well. And then we have the last one, which is October to December. So very much those wintry colors, which I really like. And if you flip it over, that whole theme just continues so perfectly. And you have those greens and teals. I think my favorites are the yellow one or this blue one, just because I love these teal colors. And this one is just so bright and pretty, but all of them are definitely gorgeous in person, and I can't wait for you guys to see them. If you decide to purchase the dailies, they are just absolutely beautiful. And of course, the theme is going to continue inside of the pages, so we will get into that now. Last year, the theme was a kaleidoscope, so it was a very colorful cover for most of them. And then so for these, you will see that the color theme kind of stays very, not simple because they are bright, but it's a little bit more consistent versus multiple colors in each, and also in the pages, so you will see that as well. So let's flip through it a little bit. There are a couple of changes that I've noticed, so I do want to show you that. But this is a daily planner, and then if you have the life planner right now, this is going to look very familiar. I have the daily duo, so I definitely can see that same kind of layers theme going throughout the months and then in the daily pages as well. So here's the daily page, and if you do have the daily petite planners now, you will see that it's kind of almost a major change. I don't know if I'd call it major, but it does look a lot more, I don't want to say plain, but a little bit more neutral, even though I know there's some colors. But the big reason is, and I'll post a picture right here, that there used to be a large hexagon for the kaleidoscope design, and I know a lot of people used it for like the weather or a quote, but they took that off, so it's now more like kind of the daily duo. Actually, I'm going to bring it out in a second. Now you actually have more to-dos because they took out the hexagon that was here. Everything else pretty much looks the same. So before you also did get these 3 sections, and then the little calendar, and then some space as well. But this is, I think, going to be a huge change for a lot of people, just because you do have more to-dos and a little bit more space out here. And how gorgeous is this layers? Kind of not like the calendar where it's a little bit darker. Oh, I must have skipped the page here. Where it's a little bit darker, but you do get it kind of faded off in the background, which is so pretty. I think it's just more elegant and, I don't know, more sophisticated, and I kind of saw that in a lot of the petites, and I'll mention it as we go through some of them. So let me bring out my daily duo so you can see the difference or the similarities as well. So here is a blank page, And so you can see that now without that hexagon, you kind of have a very similar layout. You have your to-dos, you have the little calendar with some space, but then with the Petite, you don't get the hourly. I have seen people add the hourly, which is a fantastic idea, but some people with the Duo sometimes don't even use the hourly and they cover it up. So this is a good option if you're really into kind of the layout of the Daily Duo, but you're maybe not a huge fan of the hourly or something that you just don't use. This is a great alternative to that, especially because your tasks can be separated as well. Or you could even do something like morning, afternoon, and evening versus kind of having everything planned out hour by hour. So I am really loving the way that this looks, and I just want to flip through. It's going to be pretty much the same. Oh, and I did want to mention, yes, the weekend is in one page. For me, the weekends are okay in one page. I'm totally fine with that because I don't have kind of like a set schedule for both. But I know that this is something that some people don't necessarily like just because they do like the full pages. But they are, I think, going to have a customizable like you date Petite daily, so you can perhaps use that so that you can have your Saturday and your Sunday in one day, since they're not going to be dated. So look out for that as well. So let me just go to February so you can see kind of the difference in the colors. So this was January, so you have that typical green blue color, and then February is a little bit brighter. If you're using stickers and you'd like to decorate your spreads, this is colorful, so I just want to make sure you know that because it might be difficult to cover some of the brighter colors that are not necessarily neutral. So I'm talking about October, which is pretty bright orange, and then December, which is bright green. And then we can go on to other books as well, like this August, which I actually love this August color. It's so beautiful. But again, if you want to hide the colors, it might take a little bit of whiteout or stickers that are not see-through. So just giving you a heads up on that. I'm not sure if they're going to come out with a neutral daily petites. I'm sure a lot of people would love them. So check the website for it, just because I'm filming this on Wednesday. So you are watching this possibly on Thursday or on the weekend, so you actually know a little bit more than I do right now about what is available currently. But I did want to show that, and then let's go to the back. So in the back, you actually get right before the start of the new month, and I was wondering about this. So this one says April 1st. So I'm wondering if you get April 1st where it says April. I wasn't able to check it. Oh, you do. Okay, so this is really great because if you are buying this, maybe not at the start of the year, and you're getting maybe just this volume, you do get the day before, and then if you're buying this one, you do get the day after, so of the next month. So that's really convenient. And then you do get at the end 2 nose pages. And then a nice little pocket folder. I love this because stickers will fit perfectly in here. And then of course you do get this beautiful foiled sticker sheet. And look how pretty. It's the same kind of foil that is on the cover. So I'm sure that was intentional because these are gorgeous. Okay, and they're so cute because they're tiny for this nice little petite daily. Okay, so that's the dailies, and I just wanted to check on those stickers very quickly. See if, yep, so see how these are gold. Oh, that's such a great little attention to detail. And look at those are blue. Oh. And these purple. Yes, look at that. Oh, I love that. That's wonderful. Okay, so those are the dailies, and I won't go through all of them just because they are similar, just the different colors for the different months, which are the same as the life planners. But there are the 4, and you can purchase them separately, which is nice in case you want to just try 3 months at a time and then purchase the other ones later. But they do definitely go together and are so pretty. And I am just so impressed with the covers and the designs of them, and of course the pages and how more kind of elegant they look. And I'm probably gonna be saying that word a lot, but I don't know. I feel like they look more neutral even though they're colorful, but I think I'm trying to find a good word for them. I felt like the kaleidoscope was maybe a little bit too colorful for me with the kaleidoscope, but that's just me. Okay, so let's go to this gorgeous book. I am obsessed with this pattern. I've gotten 2 covers or 3 covers, I think, in different colorways. And I as soon as I saw this in the box, I was screaming with excitement because I absolutely love how beautiful this looks. And as the wellness log, it makes it even better. It's just so pretty. And I think it's such a perfect pattern for the wellness log. I really do. It's just so feminine and it just kind of fits the theme of a wellness log. I don't know why. I look at it and it just works. And so you have the quote as well, and it's kind of this platinum foil, which is very pretty. And it goes really well with this blue. And when I open it, oh my God, you guys, I was super surprised and just in love. Look at this colorway. It is so beautiful. I didn't even think about this colorway, so I definitely got to go back and get a cover in this exact colorway because this is just gorgeous. The pink and the blues are inverted and they work so well. And I don't even know who thought of changing the inside, but it was a great idea, trust me. And then the folder in the back is also that same colorway as the front cover. That's wonderful. Sorry, I'm obsessing with the colors, but let me talk a little bit about the inside. So if you're not familiar with the wellness log, I'll go through it a little bit. And if you are familiar, I didn't see any big changes to the layout. So the first thing you should know is that this is a 6-month book. So you do start with some of your measurements at the very beginning, your goals, and then all of the pages that you have for the weeks, which are undated, by the way, will look something like this. So you have your activity for the whole week, which is wonderful. Look at all that space. And then you have some trackers as well. And on the right side of the pages, so again, this is going to stay very much the same, but on the right side of the pages, you have your menu or your meal plan, which is something I have to start doing, especially with lunch, because I've been eating the same lunch every single day. We've been going to teaching from home 5 days a week, and I'm trying not to use a microwave, so I kind of been taking a sandwich every single day, and it's getting a little bit boring. So I have to make sure I start incorporating different meals just to keep it different, and so I don't fall back on like unhealthy snacks and things like that. I need to find something that works a little bit better. So you do get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you get the next month. So the next month will be the same with your measurements, anything else you want to track, and then your goals and things that you have done for maybe the previous month accomplishments, and then any goals that you want to do, and your plans, of course. And it gives you nice little tips at the bottom, which is so cute. I love that so much. And then you have your 5 weeks again, and then your next month. And then again, a nice little tip at the bottom, which is so wonderful. Do your goals work for the life you're living today? I love that so much. So for the months, the colors that change are these top kind of bookmark looking logo, and then these change as well. So this was more of like a darker, looks like a navy, and then you have the pink, and then maybe like this cherry blossom pink as well. So that's kind of what changes for those. And then if I flip all the way to the back, you do get you get 2 sets of note pages, so 4 in total, which is really nice. And then you get your back with the nice folder again in this amazing cover design. And then you also get this nice sticker sheet. And of course, it coordinates with the cover design. I'm loving those teal stickers and the light pink. Oh, these are going to be my favorite to use. Okay, so that is the wellness log. And again, I'm loving this particular cover. Next, I want to go through the budget book. When I first saw this, I thought, oof, this looks so fancy. And of course, in the layers theme, which again is just so beautiful. So let me open it up. So here you have more of a tan color. It's more, well, actually not tan, it's more like a brown color. And then that'll be the same in the back as well with the folder. So I didn't see, again, much changes with the interior for this. It's mostly that cover change. Before, it used to be the very, very colorful, what was it called? I think it was like a weave design. There was blues and purples and pinks and yellows, so very, very colorful. So this is a huge change from that. And I feel like this is going to appeal to maybe a broader audience just because of the kind of more neutral colors and pastel colors. Just looking at this right here is calling to me and saying this is a budget book. I don't know why, but the pastel colors are so beautiful. Again, last year they were more colorful, so this is definitely more muted and more pastel-y, which I love these pastel colors. So if you're unfamiliar with the budget book, there are 12 months, and this is a 12-month book. So you get a nice savings tracker in the beginning, and then each month gets this nice kind of at a glance. Again, it's undated, so you can start whenever. And then you have some space to plan out your purchases, to plan out your, to write down your income and your spending. But then you also get, which I absolutely love, and I cannot wait to use this, is the spending summary. So you get all of these lines to write out what you're spending as you go. So that's going to stay the same for the months. You have that summary, the at a glance, and then your spending, and then your months. And the monthly colors do change as you go along, not necessarily January, February, it could be whatever you want. And then when you get to the back, you get this debt tracker, which I'm trying to find. There we go. So at the back, you have, I think, 2, 4, 6, 8 different debt tracker boxes or tables. So you can track different credit cards, loans that you have, your mortgage, things like that. I really love this because you can see everything at a glance. I'm still paying off my student loan, just have a little bit left, and I want to make sure I have that balance. So this is a wonderful addition to this book. I actually was surprised I didn't know that was included. So in the back, you do have that nice folder, and again, a really great set of stickers. I love these so much. I think these are my favorite stickers from ERIN CONDREN. I love the little ones. Okay, so the last book that I received is this sticker book, and I know a lot of people love the old one. I was trying to remember if it was in the kaleidoscope design. I think it was, but this is now in the flower power design, and I love how they mixed it between the layers and the flower power for the daily planners, and then you do get the flower power for those of you who loved it in this sticker book, which I know will be super popular. I love it, and it's this really beautiful purple, or actually it's more of a violet color with the nice foil. So it still has 24 sheets. So you have them all here. I have 2 ginormous sticker albums. One of them is for my ERIN CONDREN teacher stickers, and one of them is the monthly stickers. So I'm gonna try a couple of them to show you, and it's pretty intense here. I have like a ton of them. So these, for example, are something that I would use maybe on a daily basis and want to take with me, because obviously I'm not going to take those 2 ginormous albums around with me on a daily basis, and those fit absolutely perfect. They're so pretty, and of course I've used a bunch of them. And then I'm going to try one of the monthly ones. So since we're near October, I will try this one. Ooh, I think this one might be too big. I'm actually showing the ones that come in the sticker book, so maybe that's not what this is intended for. I'm thinking it's intended for the ones you can buy online. Yeah, these aren't gonna fit in here. Okay, so it doesn't fit the sticker album sheets, so that's good to know. I wouldn't take these with me anyways, just because I plan the monthlies at home, so that's not gonna be something that I use. And I think some of the teacher ones aren't gonna fit either, like this big sheet. Oh no, I did cut some of them, so those will definitely fit. But I think, again, I think it's intended for the sticker sheets that you can purchase online individually from the books. So keep that in mind. I also did bring some of my sticker sheets. So I have an Etsy shop. If you are new to my channel, these are my character sheets and then my note sheets. So I just wanted to see real quickly if they fit in here, and I think they do because I didn't test it out earlier. So that would be wonderful. Oh, and they do. Yay, these big sheets fit. That's wonderful. And then my little ones as well. Okay, that's really good to know as well, because I do like to take a lot of mine on the go. But I will definitely have to slip in some of the teacher ones in here as well, because those are, some of them are cut and then some of them are this size, and this one was perfect. This one is from, if you want to know, it's from the A+ sticker book that kind of folds up. So I have like 4 of those sticker books because I'm obsessed with these particular stickers. So I'm really glad that those fit in here. But again, you get 24 and you can double them up, so you don't have to just do one sheet. You can definitely double them up. And I think they encourage you to do that as well. So those are the individual items. Let's look at it all together as a package with the new folio design. Here it is. of course, this has to be in the colorful layers, right? It is so colorful, and I hope you guys can see, and it's not being muted in any way just because of the lighting sometimes doesn't pick it up as beautiful as it is. But trust me, it is very bright, vibrant. It is not dull. You can definitely see all the beautiful colors, and look how nice. And of course you can personalize it. I was sent this one with 2021, which I know we can't wait for that to start. So wow, I'm in love with this cover. I'm in love with this folio, and I'm so glad that they sent me this one. I'm sure there's gonna be a ton more designs with like the neutral. So definitely check out the website for all of the different options. And I forgot to mention that the link directly to the Petites is down in my description. I would appreciate if you used that link just because it is a share a sale link and it doesn't cost you anything, but I do get a little bit of commission off of it for my channel and just to make this content a little bit better for you. So yes, on the inside you get this beautiful teal color. Again, my favorite, so of course I'm in love with this, right? And you get the cords, which are also in that teal color. And I forgot to mention, you have this really pretty buckle here. I mean, it's just so cute. So let's start putting some things together. So we talked about how gorgeous everything is. Let's see how it all kind of fits and how it can function on your day-to-day. So I'm going to start with the actual sticker book, which I recommend you put either in the front of your folio or in the back of your folio. And you'll see why in a little bit. I just want to kind of start inserting it in here. And they're so easy to insert. You just go to the middle of your Petite notebook, or your sticker book in this case, slide in the cord, and then you close it, kind of adjust it a little bit, and it's very easily adjustable. So don't worry about having it kind of off to the side. You can definitely adjust it. And then I think I was going to put the budget book next. So let's do that. So I open it to the middle, take the next cord, and then also adjust that in there. So it's pretty easy to slip in there. And then I think I was going to do the daily. So let's pretend it's January 2021. Oh, how I wish for January. I don't know. I don't want to skip my birthday. But my birthday's on December 31st. So it's very close to January. So there's that one. And then I was thinking of having the wellness one in the beginning just because that's the one that I would start with in my day, tracking or making sure I know what I'm eating that day, tracking anything that I want to make sure I get done in terms of activity and movement. Definitely need to start planning some standing breaks throughout the day with my standing desk that I have at school, because I've noticed that when I really get busy and working, it's just not good. I'm not standing as much as I should. And this got a little bit tight, which is what I'm trying to fix. I'm just gonna take this off real quick. I was playing with this a lot, and I just need to get a little bit more of this cord so that the front one isn't so tight. So let me pull it a little bit. And this is what's really great about this system, is that you can just kind of adjust it to how it needs to be. So I think that's a little bit better. And I'm gonna go ahead and slip it in there. And that feels a lot better than it was before. So there we go. Nice. So let me close it up. And they do recommend 4. That's why there's 4 cords. So you will be able to fit 4 books, or in this case, you will be able to fit the 4 books and the sticker book. So let me zoom out a little bit so you can see the top and the bottom. Okay, so from the top, you can see the relative thickness. And if you didn't have the sticker book, it would be about the same thickness, just because the sticker book has this kind of binding that leaves room for your stickers. So this is kind of what you should expect in terms of thickness, and I am going to compare it to my Daily Duo here in a second. There's the side and then the bottom. It fits so perfectly and it feels so good in your hands. Such a smooth cover. I'm obsessed with this, and I feel like I'm going to be cheating on my Daily Duo with this a lot in January of 2021, but we will see. So here's my Daily Duo, by the way, and I wanted to show you just the thickness comparison here. So bring this to the light so you can see, well, you know, this is all stickers and my planned pages already, so it's a little bit thicker if you don't plan with stickers, but that's the sticker pages, and then these are the ones that haven't been written on, just so you know. And if you look, if I squish them a little bit, you can see that they're pretty much the same thickness. Of course, I don't have a fourth book here, but not that much of a difference. If you had a fourth book instead of the sticker book, then you can see that it would be about the same width as the coil for the Daily Duo. So just a little bit of reference there in terms of thickness, but super portable. It's obviously shorter than the Daily Duo or the Life Planner in general, shorter lengthwise and then widthwise as well. So it makes it so much more portable. You can put it in your purse. I'm personally excited to use it. I'm definitely going to be sharing it on my Instagram, so be sure to follow me there. I plan to use the Daily with my Daily Duo. We'll see how that goes in January, but I'm thinking I'm going to use this as the to-dos for either my sticker shop or for teaching, because I don't want to keep bringing my teacher planner home. I would like to keep that at school. So I think that might be what I do. I'm not quite sure yet, not 100%, but I will definitely be sharing it. I will definitely be using the wellness and the budget and of course the sticker album. So this is all definitely going to be used, and I'm so excited to share my experiences with using it daily. And that's what I really love about the system, is you can use it however you want, for whatever you want. It could be for your work, it could be for your personal. Your other planner can just be for your personal, and this will be for your work. It is so versatile and so customizable. You have all of these different options for books. There are so many more that I don't have. I'm definitely going to be getting some dot journals for sure. I love the dot grid for writing and journaling. And I already own the habit tracker, which is what I use for my shop inventory. And then I do also have the monthly that I use for school as well, to plan for some of the other classes that I push into. So these already are something that I've used every day, and I'm so excited that now it's going to be in the system, and I'm going to be able to add more books to it as well. And I do have them in these beautiful covers, by the way. I don't know, I might have some personal info there, so I don't want to, oh, here, I'll show it like this. These are so pretty. Has this nice glitter if you haven't seen it before. These are available as well, and I have both of them because I have both of mine already with the covers just because I didn't have the folio. Once I put them in the folio, I don't know if I necessarily will keep the covers on, just because they're already kind of protected. So I am definitely impressed, but there were two things that I was a little bit hesitant on. So I did try it out, and one of those things that I was hesitant on was I don't necessarily want to have to take the book out when I write. I feel like even though it's pretty easy to slip in, I don't want to go through that every day, I don't think, especially if I'm using multiple ones, to have to take it out to write. So one of the first things that I did when I put them in here is thought about what it would be like to write on them. For the first book that you write in, if you open it up, you can see that it pretty much stays flat. You will have to kind of just hold it down a little bit. And I think that's true if you have it, you know, not in the folio anyways. Like if I want to keep this open and this isn't in the folio, you'd still have to just hold it down a little bit just so that you can write on it with your fingers. So same thing here. On the right side, it's pretty nice and flat. I don't see a problem at all with writing. On the left side, it's a little bit different because there is nothing underneath to kind of hold it. If you want, you can kind of flatten it on the desk, but then you have this kind of hanging off over here. What I would recommend, if it's maybe too complicated to write on this side, I would either, you know, take it out, which is not terrible, or you can always just put another book here to give you a little bit more of a back to write in, which I'm sure we have books around that we could use for that, or another journal. So that's one thing that I suggest for the front pages, and then it would be the same throughout the book as well. For the second book, so this is why I had the daily in here, just because it's a little bit better. You have more of stability with this book in the back, and then on the right side you also have more stability there because you have the two behind it. So this is a little bit better to write in, a little bit quicker than having to figure out what to do with this left side. So that's just one thing to think about. This book is good as well, the third one. And then the reason why I said put this one in the back or in the front is because, again, with the writing, if this was a journal, this side would be fine because you're resting on the other ones, but then this side is a little bit floppy because you don't have anything underneath. So you would also have to put something there to give you more stability. One other thing that I was hesitant on as well, which I kind of already tested because again, I have 2 Petites that I've been using for the most part of the year, was the paper. So the paper is not the same Mohawk paper that you get in the Life Planner. So if you don't know that and you're new to the Petites, that's something to keep in mind. They are a thinner, they're not super thin, but they are not that same thickness. In terms of quality, I still feel like it lends itself to writing beautifully. I use gel pens mostly, and they just write perfectly. And I can do another video with pen test for sure. But again, I'm not saying that this is terrible quality. I think it's good quality for these Petites that you do want to keep thin because again, you want to carry 4 at a time and have it be really on the go and really portable. So I know why they're doing it. I know why they're not putting the Mohawk paper in here. And I think you should know going in that it's not that paper, especially if you already own the Life Planner. But I don't necessarily think you're gonna miss it. I think it's just a different experience. And again, you want that portability, so you definitely want to keep it as thin as possible. And I almost forgot that I was sent one of these Petite Holders. So I definitely want to recommend these because even though I was sent one, I actually already own 2. I have one at home and then I have one at school for my Petites. So these fit 4, and I'm gonna put these 3 in here so you can see. And the Petites fit perfectly in here, and you can fit the 4th. I have the other one here. So let me use my tracker here, and it fits with the sleeve, the plastic sleeve as well. So if you don't keep it in your folio, you can always keep it there. So it fits 4 perfectly. And there's such a pretty mid-century circles with the teal, my favorite. So those are some of the new Petite products out today. I am super excited because again, it's Wednesday and I haven't even looked at the website yet. So I'm excited to be shopping along with you. And again, the link is down below in the description. I'm so happy to make these videos and I appreciate all of your support. So I hope that you like and subscribe to the channel. Bye everyone.